Hi everybody and welcome. This is Dark Ephemera, Dark Arts and Crafts. Mostly I do Godzilla related thing, but I am actually a paper artist as well as an archivist, so a lot of archiving / paper artistry stuff happens. A friend of mine got me a surprise pack of paper and I am super excited to go through it because she is also obsessed with paper like me. Just take a look at these things here. I can't even. And I know it's a departure from Godzilla. Sorry guys, I'll try to mark it as not Godzilla. But this is one of my favorite things to do, is to go through a random pack of paper. So this looks like, I don't know what this has been cut from, but these are images of a loteria. And these look like the old-fashioned ones. I've seen a lot of updated versions of these, so El Apache, El Negrito, they don't have this kind of characters anymore, you know. So the El Sol is oddly happy face. It's very strange, but at any rate. This is a postcard from yokozunasushi.com, and that is some Yokozunas happening. Yokozuna apparently is a honorific of a great sumo wrestler. So top of the heap sumo wrestler is a Yokozuna. Awesome. Yeah, I like that. It's a nice sturdy card too. This is another postcard from McCurtain County, Oklahoma. McCurtain County, Oklahoma, home of the elusive Sasquatch. Bring your camera. This is great. I didn't know he lived in Oklahoma. I had no idea. And specifically in not a town, but a county. Okay. He could be anywhere there. Sure. I like this card a lot. I saw that I started going through it. My bad. There are 4 copies of this. Spectacular. This is not a card, it's on paper, and it is with glitter, imagery, just really very cool. Very cool. Oh man. So for some reason there's 4 copies of this. Maybe more as I dig through the pile, but I did start a little digging initially, so very happy about that. It's a black and white, silver toned, noirish image of a hamburger in an old-fashioned diner. Who knows what that's from? Could be packaging, could be anything. This feels like vellum, and because there's staple holes on the side, I'm guessing it was from inside a book or something. It's very nice. I'm not sure if you can catch that it has these lines embedded in it. Nice. I want to put this. I'll put images in one pile and paper, just plain paper in another pile. Okay. This is curious because this looks... I think it is exactly it. It is exactly this hamburger, but in an embossed on a metallic piece of paper with a plain back. Okay, I don't know where that came from. My friend, she lived in, oh, here's another one of these. There's another one. She lived in France for a while, so some wood, old faded wood. I might put this under paper because it's very neutral, very plain, and you could do something else with it, as opposed to this, which is a packaging for Joss paper. Joss paper. Very cool. Image. 10,000 things from hell. Okay, so this is a hell banknote that you give to people when they've passed away, and you burn it so that they have some money when they go to hell. Now, hell, it just is the place where you go where you die. There's various places in hell, and apparently enough places for you to spend money. 10,000 somethings. This, let me see how close up. Writing text cover duplex. So this is some embossed paper, the cover of something. It says Oxford in the middle. It looks almost like a record. And then it's plain on this side and debossed on the other side. It is a thick cardstock in a beautiful maroon color. I'm not sure whether to put this with paper or with print, but I'm going to go with paper because it is relatively plain. Oh, newspaper, old newspaper in another language. I'm going to go with Italian. It's like the top has been cut so that I don't even know what date. There doesn't appear to be any date lines in any of the articles. So, unknown day and date, but cool, cool. I'll put that over here. Ah, this is Salut d'Amor, love's greeting. It looks like it's just been photocopied. Nothing really that impressive. This kind of a thing. Okay, that's a kind of background thing, but an image you can use. Ah, now this. She did apparently for quite some time make her own paper using various methods. And she's already given me some, and here's another chunk. So this is nice. These have been folded in half. She would often put all kinds of inclusions, including flower petals and crushed up leaves and all kinds of stuff. So that's what you're getting. And this is some, this paper is so absorbent. If I were to ink it, it would just go crazy. And this is just half a sheet. Another torn sheet, because these are her leftover bits from when she was doing stuff. So there's some unusual embossing here, or maybe that's just the way the paper was laid. Awesome. More sheets of paper. I'm going to experiment with dyeing these at some point, because I feel like they are going to take ink like a boss. Here you can see she put in some newspaper print, just little words here and there. Fantastic. This also strikes me something that's been photocopied, just the quality of the print. An old building in 4 pieces, but I think this, like I said, a lot of this was from leftovers from projects that she did, so we'll never know. This is intriguing. This is vellum. Very intense vellum with Asian writing. Probably more likely Japanese, I guess. I'm gonna have to run a little Google Translator on this. Let's check it out. I've got time. No, not Spanish. Detect a language. Okay, so it has words such as success, health, dragon, serenity, no, lawful, confidence, lucky day, peace, warm, cordiality, friendship, freedom, all kinds of things. That's very cool. I suspect this might be something in the, oh, it's too thick to be a gift wrap or a bag or something, but that's what I was thinking. It's almost a wax paper. I'd put cookies on this. 2 sheets of white with, as you can see, a translucence, and 1 sheet in red, also translucent. A little more metallic looking. They all look like they have the same writing on them though. That's very cool. I'm going to put this in the paper category. What's this? Wow. I hope you can see the crazy colors that are coming off of this. So this is on paper. It looks like it's a very thin material glued to paper. Beautifully done. Look at all these crinkly wrinkles. Man, I love it. I know a lot of people are like, you've got to glue things smoothly. Oh no, you don't. Nobody says you have to. Crinkly, rankly. That's nice. So it should cut easily like paper, but it's a fascinating background. This is gorgeous. The word Victorian leaps to mind. I love it. Put that away. Another little piece of music sheet. Again, just looks like it's been photocopied. Nothing special. I go to a book sale. I go to a book sale every, gosh, is it in June? Is it coming up? No, I don't think I missed it. But I go to this book sale where they have a lot of sheet music. Real sheet music. Old, crumbly, new, fresh books. The whole range. There's no need to photocopy sheet music. All right, what's this? Spokane, Washington, October 2nd, 1985. We've got Garfield, Bloom County, For Better or Worse, Hagar the Horrible, Funky Winkerbean, Luann, High and Lois, Beetle Bailey, Wizard of Id, BC, Andy Cap. Man, these are all of the ones that I remember. Dennis the Menace, Family Circus, Far Side, and now here comes Zabulu. This isn't weird. Middle of the night, and for some reason we're all restless. Okay. Oh, Kathy. Yeah, that Kathy too. Oh my gosh. What do we got? Natty's journey to the screen was difficult. Meredith Salinger and Ray Wise play a daughter and father couple in Natty Gann. Oh, Murder, She Wrote, killing it as it does. Let's see, Battle of the Strippers. Let's see, Steak and Shrimp Fry for $4.99. So what movies can we watch besides Journey of Natty Gann? Agnes of God, Ghostbusters, Gremlins. Oh, what a double bill that is. First Gremlins, then Ghostbusters at 7:05, and then Gremlins again. Interesting. Teen Wolf with Michael J. Fox, Beverly Hills Cop, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, yeah, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, Silverado, Summer Rental, I don't know what that is, Ninja Mission, starring Christopher Kohlenberg, I have no idea, Susan Sarandon in Compromising Positions, Sylvester Stallone in Rambo First Blood, and Cocoon. What's going on in that movie theater? St. Elmo's Fire and The Breakfast Club. Another double header. Whoo. Peter O'Toole and Creator. Did I watch that one? I can't remember. Mandy Patinkin in Maxie. I love me some Mandy Patinkin. I gotta find. I don't know what that one is. Let's see. Silverado with Pale Rider. Black Cauldron and The Secret of the Sword. The Gods Must Be Crazy. Oh my God, that's so good. Mad Max and Emerald Forest is a doubleheader. Chuck Norris, Invasion USA. So much happening here. Anyway, I have no idea why and whether or not October 2nd, 1985 was important, but I'll probably get rid of that one. But it was fun. Now this looks French. And it looks like some kind of packaging. Beautiful. Though now that I look at it closer, I'm thinking more Dutch. We got tulips, we got windmills, we got Van Meer, we've got those old clog things, some other stuff. Tulips, more tulips, just tulips, all tulips. Okay, Dutch, not French. Ooh, tissue. This is nice. Tissue is very fun to work with because it gives you this same effect, like this with the crinkles. Comes out beautifully. So this has a little bit of look to it. Awesome. Oh, nope. There's a wind, there's a breeze. It's a breeze in my house. It's called the fan. Okay, more. You know, I'm gonna go with Italian. Oh, so this is something about John Paul II talking about Chernobyl. Ooh, so it happened in 1986. Yeah, I don't know what the Pope had to say about that. And then another one. Is this some Pope newspaper? Is this a Catholic newspaper? Why, I've never. Okay. Another bit of newspaper. Fun. Again, October 2nd, 1985, Spokane, Washington. Rumors, oil spur stocks. There's language in there somewhere. Spokane Review. Need you to get more on top of it. Man, can you imagine people sitting there and then just trying to like, where's my stock? Where is it? And how far did it go? Yep, this is what newspapers used to look like, kids. Here's your Amex and here's your mutuals. As soon as they invented an app, nobody looked back. They did not look back. Ooh, TV. Now we're talking. TV tonight. ABC is now officially out on a limb. What do we got? It's a bunch of movies. I don't know. I don't remember any of these shows. Dynasty. Did never watch that. The Dynasty Dallas nonsense. George Burns Comedy Hour. What? Before he was 100. Stir Crazy. Highway to Heaven. Oh yeah, Highway to Heaven was with Michael Landon after he did Little House on the Prairie. Oh, sorry. The Equalizer. Oh my God, I love that show. McCall helps an old operative friend defect to the United States. Man, Late Night with David Letterman at 12:30. Man, that was the thing you stayed up for. Not much of a Tonight Show person. Okay, let's see what else. We got local stuff, news and nonsense. 8 o'clock in... Oh, wait, this is Spokane, Washington. I have no idea when prime time starts in Spokane. But for Pennsylvania, New Jersey, it was 8 o'clock. That's when the prime time started. So it looks like there's some movies. We got Highway to Heaven, WKP in Cincinnati, and... tons of fun things happening in Spokane. They do show a lot of movies. I don't remember people showing so much movies. Oh, and this brings back memories. 12:30 at night, Late Night with David Letterman, and bull riding. Man, I loved watching bull riding. It was psychotic to think that there were people who spent their whole lives doing that. But then, you know, a lot of people do a lot of things that are just cuckoo crazy. Anyway, another old newspaper, probably not keep. Oh, here's nice. Oh, we're back to the vellum. And I don't know if you can see that it has, it's not super clear, but it has a little, you can see light through it. But an unusual, I almost wanted to say Asian pattern, but flowers and circles, beautiful. Okay, So let's review. This is a pack of random paper that my friend got me because she knows I'm as obsessed with paper as she is. We got some lovely big old pieces of vellum in various patterns. This fantastic thin piece of silk on paper, gorge. Some other stray bits of paper, and handmade paper that she made that I want to try doing some dyeing and staining on. All of these are keepers. 5 copies of this beautiful, crazy looking thing. Keepers. 1985 was it, or 82? What year was this? 85 newspaper. I'm going to pass. And I'm going to pass on the Italian newspaper too. Love this though. That's great. Pass on the newspaper. This tissue is interesting, and I've got a lot of tissue in a variety, so I'm just going to say no. And it's also very small. I'm going to pass on any photocopied stuff because not necessary, though this picture is interesting. Held money. I love packaging, man. And of course, I love Lotteria stuff. This hilarious Sasquatch postcard. And this. Oh dear God. Okay, and another. And sorry, I just now looked at my chat. Do not come for Dynasty Woman. Ma'am, sorry. Just, it wasn't my thing, man. You are easily 15 years younger than me. What age were you watching Dynasty? But but it all started with Dallas. You had Dynasty, you had Knots Landing. They were all on at 10 o'clock at night because they talked about hush hush subjects. You know, that was the last hour of prime time. So I wasn't staying up for that. Photocopied music sheet. I'm going to pass on that. And I'm passing on this other Italian thing, which looks like a Catholic, yeah, something Italian. It's the Pope's newspaper. And this intriguing metallic set of an embossed hamburger and this, I don't know what to do with this, but it's fascinating. I also don't know where it's from. Some kind of packaging, some kind of advertising. Super cool. So that is the package of super cool papers that my friend got me. I also have packages of super cool papers that I'm going to be putting together for a show that I'm doing this weekend. So that's what I'm going to transition to, guys. I know, you probably came here for the kaiju, but you're going to stay for the paper. Alright. First things first, my cat decided to sleep in the box, so out she comes. Sorry, kid. No, I'm sorry. Don't sleep here. No. I'll get you another box. Sorry, kid. Here, sleep on this. Look at that. It's a new blanket. Get it all beat up and dirty. You know, the way you like. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, guys. So, this coming up week, I'm going to be doing a show. I'm going to have packets of interesting, weird papers. They're all warm. They're kitten warmed. So I got this Anti-Gravity, which is a local alternative to culture. Wow. What? I don't think those are the right words you should use. It's an alternative to culture? No, it's a cultural alternative, you dingbats. All right, never mind. I don't want already pre-published stuff though. I grabbed it and I thought, oh, I'll put some of this in there, but what I was interested in more is stuff like this, which is a poster for a show. I went around every now and then and grabbed what I could that had expired. I did not take anything down that was still useful. So if it expired, the show had already happened, and then of course you've got all these lovely staples. They are all in some kind of crinkly state because they have been rained on. So look at all these gorgeous things. Man. So, gosh. I don't know. First I'm gonna see how many I have, because I also have like large pieces like this are going to get torn in half because my bags do not accommodate. And then once I find out how many I have, I can figure out how many bags I can make. I grabbed also a bunch of other stuff. So I have this Farberg Marini 49th Annual Home and Garden Tour. Whenever I would go into a shop or something. Also, I work at the Jazz and Heritage Foundation, so I have a copy of the Jazz and Heritage program book, but I think along with Anti-Gravity, I'm not going to do that. I also grabbed any cards. This actually is printed on photo paper. Look at that. All right. Free comic book day. This is the comic book shop. So we got some small pieces. GalaxyCon. Yeah, I picked up a lot of these at a comic book store. But here's Gallery Blue. Art by Tim Neal and Humphrey. Cool. Some weird postcards. An interesting Mardi Gras montage. Oh, that's right. I remember these postcards. So I got a handful of them. So every packet can get at least a couple. That's good. So some things, if there was a stack of them, I was like, you can all do that. Cool. All right. This is for the other thing. Okay. This is Jazz and Heritage Gala. This is New Orleans Pride Center. Again, I'm going to fold it in half and tear it in half because my book only is a certain size. This was hilarious. It's a bit beat up. Look what I got. Oh, that's right. I picked this one off the ground. I'm going to have to sanitize myself. The 420 experience got stepped on a bit. Okay, there. Ugh, why is it so sticky? Oh, they sort of stick to each other. You know, they staple them to the posts and then they're just stuck. So this one I'm also going to tear in half. So the marketplace I'm selling at is for a collage. Here's another free magazine called Where You At. Again, I decided against using pre-published stuff. So the marketplace is for a conference, Kolaj Festival conference. Okay, here's some more comic book stuff. CypherCon, free comic book day, STC. Join us in New Orleans for fun. Oh, and then we went to this place called Frost Top, and I kept the container, cleaned it up because it's a waxed interior. I don't like having food related things, but this was okay. So we kept that. That's cool. And the bag that the food come in was super crinkly. Ted's Frost Top, Claiborne behind Tulane. Okay. I have no idea what that is. Okay, we got some smalls, more smalls. Crescent City Comics. This is a sticker. That is my bill. Now you know how much I spend at Crescent City. Oh, and then I was at a library and I found this transit map. I think I can just cut it up a bit, divide it. I'm shooting for 4 packets maybe. It looks like I can probably do more than 4 packets. Okay, now we're back to this stuff, which is going to need to be... little bit of Easter and Pride happening here. This is good too. Look how grungy this is. Fabulously grungy. Holiday market. Duck Boy's Dreams. Whatever that is. Okay. Yeah. Something. Okay, even more of a something. Look at this stuff. Is this stuff not amazing and fabulous and weird and shit? I love it. By the time this comes out on, well, maybe I could post it earlier, but basically by the time this comes out on YouTube, the show should have happened already. But that's alright. I'm there every year. Freaklesque. Oh my god. Freaklesque. Always Lounge. Okay. Thanksgiving Roast. Comedians. Okay. Comedians. The Fuck Yeah Brass Band. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm going to try to fold this in half and tear it in half like this, maybe. Don't worry, we're going to figure this out. Hey, Giles, come on. There's no room here. That seismic shift was Giles, my other cat, on his way to his favorite sleepy place. So I'm going to be able to put these two together because they're kind of torn up already. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. More postcards. Jazz Fest, some extras we had in the archive. Other random things. I think I need to put small stuff like postcards separate. And then when I count, like, how many can I put? I should try to get an idea. Who done it? Improv murder mystery variety show where you decide at the Always Lounge. Smoke show cabaret. Burlesque variety live music. And Trixie's Burlesque Boutique graduate showcase. Oh, they're going to graduate and be fully fledged burlesque. Alright. So I don't know if anybody came back, but if you're having problems, David and others, with this, it's because my internet is bad. It is nothing on you. I thought I'd fix the problem, but it is very temperamental depending on what time of the day it is. So I have this book on the Beauregard Keyes house. I don't know. I could know. I have these old issues of Second Line, again, already published. Blah. And I have this is called Offbeat Magazine, another magazine. I might as well just give these away for free or something. That just doesn't really matter to me. These are other Jazz Fest related things. I can give those away. A couple. I have enough to put a couple in each bag. They're not terrible. Okay. Stickers. So I'm going to cut this transit map up, see how many pieces I can get. But first, before I do that, I'm going to separate out these sheets and the small pieces that are more like postcards. This is like a bookmark. I wish I had gotten more of these Frost Top stuff, but it's a weird store. I don't like going in there. Never entirely sure what I'm going to get back when I ask for certain food. What am I going to get? It's a mystery. It's an exciting part of being in New Orleans. Not ever being sure what you're going to get to eat. Okay, hang on. I have to go through these individual. So yeah, I'm just going to leave these in this pile like this. So, Thanksgiving. I like that. Thanksgiving. I like it. So, and don't you forget, I'm going to wash my hands like nobody's business. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Of course, a number that's not divisible by anything. What are those numbers called that aren't divisible by anything? A prime number? Yeah, I knew it. Well, let's pretend it was 18. 18's a lot better. So, if I have 18 pieces of things, I can divide it. Beep burpee. That's the noise that's going on in my head. My modem is not working. And hey, my modem is working for real at the moment. So, I should be back if anyone's out there. Oh my gosh, you know. Well, 4, 12, and 16 with 2 left over. How many pieces would be cool? I feel like 4 of these, so that would be 4 times 4 is 16. I could probably moosh it out more. So 4 of these, whatever of these, because a lot of these are duplicates. Some of them are unique, but like these postcards and these other things are duplicates. So whatever I can do with those. So we'll start with the 4. I mean, 4 packets might be enough. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but you never know. People might not really be into it. So I think they're super cool, but let's see. So I'm going to put 4 of these pieces in 4 different packs. So we're just going to start with dividing it up like this. And that means getting the other half of this. Right, so nobody gets a duplicate. Cool. Now, indie stuff. Okay, one of you. Now I decided that all 3 of these people counted as one. So Detroit party. So much party. So where's the other half of the Pride Parade? Here. Wait. So 1. And so that's 3. Hang on. Trying to get the ones that were split in half to be in different packets. So you, and now that's it. Okay. So now you, and you. Please don't blow this around. I'm begging you. So now, stop. Okay. I think I went through everything. Yes. So that leaves 3. Does that sound right? Was my math right? 3 is 12, 13, 14. That is not right. But at any rate, I clearly counted incorrectly. Anyway, I'm going to now divide these up. I'm going to give you the big potato. You go here, and you go here. And that's probably pretty good. That is a fair amount of weird-ass shit. Okay. Now, the pile is going to get postcards and stuff. Awesome. We'll start with these cool postcards. They're all made by the same person, A. Cronengold. And they're all postcards, and they were all also clearly stepped on at some point. So I'm going to divide these up again so that there's no duplicates in any. So that's 1 of each. And you get 1. And you get 1. Yeah, these are all by the same artist. And you get this one, and you get this one. Oh, man. 1 short. Well, maybe I'll find something else. So that's 3 postcards, 3 postcards. That's unique. 3 postcards. Oh, come on. I have to go through this stack just to see if... these. This is something separate. Okay. This is more art and whatnot. Yeah, there's always one person who gets screwed, I guess. A couple of Cyphicons. I got so much comic book stuff. But I don't see another one of those postcards. Okay. I get this cute holiday market piece. And Trixie's graduate showcase. There you go. Okay. Because I don't see anything else. These are... This is Jazz Fest, so everybody gets one of these. One. Just double check. I don't have another one of those. Doesn't matter. It's all good. All good. You're going to get cut up. And one. So one of each of those. So I'm not, those will be extra if I need to. Okay. Now I've got various shows. One of each. What is this? It's a ticket for Inferno Burlesque at the House of Blues. Okay, that counts. One of those. One of those. One of those. I got an inordinate amount of cabaret. I don't know why. Is that you, David? Did you give me all this cabaret stuff? I'll get rid of this. This might be good. Okay, I love this Thanksgiving roast. I almost want to keep it because it's so funny. Maybe I'll keep that. Alright, I have a couple of Cyphicons. So one. And then a lot of other comic book stuff. Let me see. I just have those two Cyphicons. Okay. So Crescent City, comic book again, comic book, Crescent City, so much Crescent City, so much free comic book day. Ooh, who did I give one of these to already? 1, 2, 3. Free comic book day. I've lost track. You've got 1, 2. You need another. You need a couple more things. You just have 2 things. Trying to get the comic book stuff more evenly distributed. And then I'll get the comedy cabaret stuff evenly distributed. Okay, what the heck is this? I can't even make out what that is. It's art, I guess. Somehow art. Okay, hey, you get it. Look at you getting art. I like this one, the art on that. Paranormal Evening. Cool. Okay, now we're down to burlesque and other nonsense. You get that, you get that. Okay, now we're starting off even. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. These are the same. Okay, had these, 2 of these and 2 of these, so that's fine. Awesome. I need to cut this up. And then I have these little Jazz Fest, old Jazz Fest things, and I think I'm going to give 2 to each one. So random pack. 1, 2, 1, 2, but not the same one. You get 2 different ones. Okay. Does everybody want 3? Okay. You can have 3, but again, not the same ones. Jeez, that's so much alike. Okay, there. What do we got here? You. 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 Extra. Okay. So, what's an easy tear? Well, a quarter. Just a quarter. Tear it in a quarter. So one here. So each pack's going to be $10. And I think 4 packs is good. This has to be 12.5 like this. Okay. That's pretty good. I think that's a good deal. These feel like very substantial packs. I'm happy with it. I'm going to arrange them in the bag so that like the really cool stuff looks out. I might just keep this Thanksgiving roast. I just think it's funny. I don't know, I think it's funny. It's also super grungy. Look how grungerini it is. You can't make things like that grungy. I always try inking and grunging up stuff, and it never comes out as good as being outside on a pole in New Orleans for a couple of weeks. Maybe I should just start stapling random paper onto a pole. That would be good. Any rate, okay, I'm almost done with this. Oh, very pleased with my job here. And then I can go get something to eat. Let me double check I didn't have any other things. No, I got some extra stuff, but I'll leave it. I don't like to overwhelm people with a ton of things. Yeah, these are good piles. I like them. They feel pretty good to me. So I have a Ziploc bag, which I didn't get, so I'm going to have to dig out. But first, I have to disinfect my hands because they have New Orleans on them. People stepping on these things. They all had a kind of gritty feel to them. So, at any rate, definitely wash my hands. Bag them up in a bag, and then I print a label, and they're going to be $10 each, so I only have 4, so that's fine. That's pretty good. I think that's a good deal. What else am I thinking of? Oh no, it came offline again. No big deal. I'm taping this for YouTube anyway, so join me on my Twitch stream, and you'll see amazing, exciting things like this. But mostly Godzilla. Mostly it's going to be Godzilla, okay? But still, this is just kind of what I do as a hobby, what I do for a living, sorting paper and dealing with paper. I love it. Love it, every single inch of it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll be streaming on Twitch a little later today with some Godzilla material, so don't worry about that. Right now, I'm just going to take a little break. I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to print out some labels, put these in plastic bags, and I'll be selling them at the marketplace this coming up Saturday. So I doubt if I'll see you there, but if I do, yay. I'll talk to you all later. Thank you very much. This is Dark Ephemera signing out.